Oh my goodness. This place is a wreck. Holy cow. And it's like taking me, I don't know, 3 hours to do all this. Damn. Anyway guys, it is, let's see, what is today? Today's Sunday. We're going to do a tool review. Figured we'll do that for a change. Before we get into that, you guys are probably asking what gives. No video yesterday? Yeah, no, I didn't make a video. Also, I did a bunch of run around yesterday. Damn fly. I had to go up to Harbor Freight, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to make a tool review, because it's actually a tool review of the Harbor Freight Flux welder. But anyway, so I'm going to give you guys a fast little update. So, me and my mom yesterday went to Home Depot. I was going to go in there to pick up some welding wire for the Lincoln. And, yeah, flooring sale, I guess. Big clearance flooring sale. And, well, our kitchen needs new flooring. Technically, we really don't even have flooring in there. We have carpet that has been there for years on end that look pretty bad. So we're kind of sort of revamping the kitchen, giving it a paint job, putting up some new trim, and it's going to get some new flooring probably Tuesday, I want to say. Tomorrow's paint day. Today was just finish all the shit that I never finished, because I put up a bunch of cabinets up there a couple of years back, and then this year, and now I'm just trying to finish up the trim work as you just saw right here. This is part of it. I made my own trim all from scratch. Figured Home Depot wanted like 50 cents a square foot for something that I can just make myself, so this is something kind of sort of like what I'm doing, but not important. That's a friggin' complicated piece right there. So many friggin' angles on it. Oh, it'll kill anyone. But anyway, so we're going to do a tool review of the much needed 90 amp Flux wire welder that everyone asks me about. So, as you can see, there is a brand new one in the box. Probably asking yourself, why am I giving a tool review if I've never even used it if you're first watching this video? Well, for those of you that are new watching the video, yeah, I've had this kind of sort of welder, a Harbor Freight welder, for about 1.5 years now. And I think it's time to give it a much needed tool review. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, first up, they used to originally, my original one was blue. I first purchased it back in December 2010, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe it's 2010. Yes, late November, late December of 2010. Actually made a video of it saying testing out the new Harbor Freight welder, and I was working on a Craftsman tractor. And that's when I first got it. I'll put a video link down below to that video if you want to check it out. But anyway, so I had the blue one, and as you guys all know, that one broke. And then I got another blue one, and then that one broke, and then they gave me a black one, and then that one broke, and then they gave me another black one, and then that one broke, and then there's this one. So you're asking yourself, why so many welders? Well, there's going to be a couple of ratings on this. I'll first tell you about it. It's pretty much basic. You get your one little knob here for the speed, which is right here. You get your on-off switch, and you get your min and max setting. If you're first starting out, I'd say it's a pretty damn good welder. If you're going to be using it maybe once a month, and just kind of sort of be putting away at some welds. It does a pretty decent job. Actually, I have something to actually weld it with it before it broke, which would be the stand. Now, keep in mind, I am actually kind of sort of a certified welder, because I had to do it for when I was welding steel beams and stuff like that, you know, stick weld and all that stuff. That's going to be kind of sort of the weld you're going to be producing with a Harbor Freight welder. Not the greatest one in the world. Kind of shitty. Doesn't look all that great, you know. Couldn't figure why my welds were so shitty at first until I realized that I kind of sort of purchased a cheap welder, but you know, you guys get the idea. It's not too bad. I mean, once you start using it for about 1 year like I've been using it, your welds start to get a little bit better, you know. But, you know, it's like I said, it's basic. If you're going to be welding probably once a week with it, not going to be for you. Not going to be for you at all. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going back to Harbor Freight once a month like what I've been doing, and returning it and getting another welder, because I luckily put it underneath the warranty. If you're going to buy that welder, get a warranty for it. There's no question in my mind, get a warranty for it, because you'll be breaking it. Yes, they do break a lot. I've had a lot of them that broke. You know, it just depends on how much you use it. And when I first started out, I was like, yeah, sure, it's a good deal. Get it. Save up and then go out buy yourself a Lincoln or a Hobart or a Miller welder. You know, and that's kind of sort of like what I did. I went out and bought a Lincoln after a year and a half, and I'm now making this video. So I'm gonna give it 3 reviews. One for being a pro welder, one for being first starting out as a welder, and one as an overall review. So for a pro welder, if you already know what you're doing, if you use Lincoln Electric products, I'd honestly give it maybe a 3 out of the 4. I mean, what am I saying? A 3 out of the 10 for that kind of a review. If you're first starting off, you're going to learn to weld, I'd give it a good 8, almost a 9. I mean, 9, I would say a good 8. 8 out of the 10, 10 being the highest, would be a good start off point. But for an overall review, I want to give it a 5, just because of the fact that they like to break. I had one that almost lit the entire shop on fire. You know, if you go back a few videos back, the welder caught on fire. It melted the hose and almost burnt the entire shop down. We don't know what the problem was, you know. So, I mean, there are some things you got to watch out for. You got to at least know a little bit about welding and take it from there on, from that point. But if you're going to be, you know, go ahead putting around, yeah, sure, go with it. And then after a while, save up and go out buy, like I said, a good welder like what I did. You know, so it's overall, it's a decent welder. I'm not going to say it's a shitty welder. I'm not going to say it's the greatest welder in the world. It's decent. Good enough to start you off with. And like I said, if you're going to be welding once a week, don't buy the welder. Go out buy yourself a new one. Save you time the hassle. If you're going to be welding once a month, yeah, sure, go ahead. Good for go-karts, you know, stuff like that. But when you're going to be using it for a business, don't use it. It's not worth it. Not worth the aggravation like me. So that's going to be my review of it. Decent welder. If you're going to be using it once a week, probably wouldn't be the welder for you. Buy a used Lincoln off of Craigslist or something. But, you know, it has some good features. It gets you your first start off kit. It's got a welding helmet in it, the wire. A couple of tips I do believe are in there, and the welder itself, you know. So, luckily, this one here is in a brand new box, all sealed up, and I'm going to be getting ready to stick this guy on Craigslist because I no longer need it. I bought myself a Lincoln. I smartened up after a year and a half, you know. Maybe someday I'll do a tool review on this guy. You know, Lincoln Electric. But anyway, so I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a tool review. If you want to see another tool review, let me know. Yeah, I mean, shit, the whole entire shop's full of tools, so if you want to see a tool review, you let me know, okay? But, yeah, I don't even know what else. I mean, Harbor Freight products are pretty decent, but, you know, sometimes you get Harbor Freighted, you know? But, yeah. So, like I said, if you want to see a tool review, let me know. Send me a message. Drop a comment below. A lot of my tools I use are from Harbor Freight, and they're pretty good, you know? Last video we did of a Harbor Freight product was the 3-drawer, 4-drawer Harbor Freight toolbox, and I gave that a 10, easily. The other one was the shop press. I forget what I gave it a rating on. I think the next thing we're going to be doing a tool review on is the pull-on, not the pull-on chainsaw, but the pull-on weed whacker, hedge trimmer, chainsaw, and edger, all in one there. I think that'll be the next tool review, so be sure to look for that. And I think in the winter we're going to be doing a tool review of my pull-on chainsaw. That's what I just kind of sort of showed you. So, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Until then, probably save your money and go out buy a good welder if you're going to be first starting out. Well, if you're not going to be first starting out, I don't know. Just go with it. Forget. Oh yeah. When's it gonna snow? Does anyone know when it's gonna snow? Oh wait, we're only in September. Son of a bitch.